I had to do a live just to congratulate Mark Golding and to congratulate Joe Biden, the new elects for the end of 2020. Yay! I mean, I am feeling elated. I'm happy. Oh no. This is what joy feels like. Yeah. This is what happiness feels like. So, you know, I have to be doing a lot of live shows because I have to exercise my vocal cords. Because, as you know, I was explaining earlier from my others that being 50, my voice kind of changed. And it's giving me a stressor to talk, to shout, to scream, and to. So I have to be acting very delicate with it because the more I push to try and project my voice out, I get my little stress pains here. So I've been using some pimento oil, massage on my um, areas of, where my stretch points are to keep healthy. But, I couldn't just help but not say, congratulations, people. You're doing so well. And I am so happy to see the outcomes and to know that you're all thrilled. And I'm feeling like you guys are making good choices, the right choices. Well, yes, Lisa and Mark Golding was a stiff competition. The two of them were good choices for the party because I guess the one they had before that the people had put in, Dr. Phillips, wasn't going down too well with the people. And it was really depressing our group and the country and everybody. So the change had to come. So congrats, Lisa. Congrats, Mark. You both did an excellent job for our country to make a change. And I just love Mark's Golding responsible speech at the end of his triumph, to say they need to come together as a team now to unite and make things happen. So let's see how Lisa will handle it. And because, losing is not an easy feat, but there will be other times when you can do it again if you want to do it again. But that's what competition is about. Competition is about winning and losing, and you can't win all the time. Sometimes you have to lose and give other people a chance. And since Mark never win nothing yet, it gets a chance to campaign and win too. You want this, Lisa want this world, so Lisa know what it is to feel triumphant and to win something, and so she know what it is, and she was already on top of the Jamaican list as one of Jamaican's people's favorite personalities and person. So Lisa did an excellent job just keeping the people enthused and keeping the competition going. She knows how to play the game and to compete. She put her best foot forward. So I'm proud of her to doing that and, making the game go on. And Mark, I'm proud of him too because, he had to put up that fight. He looked like a very quiet person and him not into no competition, but he had to do it. What they said, if people choose you, God choose you. And if God says you me want, just like in the church when God a call we, and He's calling us into the church, and some people rebelling and fighting back. No, 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 I'm not answering the call and not answering God. And the whole place a fall down around them, and they still insist. You see, everything becomes better when you just accept the calling and go do the mission. Yeah. So see, Mark, you do the mission and you win, you triumphant. So congratulations. Now, Mr. Biden now and his America thing now. I am so proud of him too, and Kamala Harris. Oh gosh, Jamaican in the house, Jamaican girl in the house. Um, Donald, POTUS Donald, Donald Trump, whatever. He really gave us a stressor. He really made us wonder, like, are we really representing of having this person to represent us as our leader? You know what it looked like? When you choose a leader to lead your babies, you have to know what you're doing. You can't be fool. You can't be stupid because whatever he portrays is what the persons that he's representing stands for. So I don't understand how fighting to have a man disrespect you, disrespect your people, disrespect your nation, and wanna feel quite happy and comfortable in it. It can't work like that, babies. It can't work like that. You need to think, and you need to think wisely. If you can't think and make wise choice, pray to God. Pray to God and ask Him, Dear Lord, bless me with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to understand what it is that is expected of us into this world. Help me to know what it is to say to the people and what it is to do if you don't know what to do and what to say. But the whole thing, God is such a good God that He will guide you. He will guide your mouth and He'll help you to know what it is that you need to say to the people that will ensure that you communicate properly on behalf of them. And you have to always remember, if you are leading a set of people, you have to remember that they are looking up to you to represent them well. So therefore you cannot show any form of um misbehavior. Yes, we're human and we want to misbehave sometimes and we want to cuss some vernaculars and we want to say some things, but it's inappropriate. So you have to know if your tongue slip or whatever, apologize right away. Oh yes, I forget, that those things you can apologize right away. You can say, oh my gosh, sorry, I should not have, and it's inappropriate of me. Humble yourself back down to reality to realize you are representing the people, and there are certain things you're going to be able to can say and do. You can't say and do all things. You understand? It's certain things because you have to portray a positive image even when you get negative information to feed out to them. When you feed out the negative, you still have to bring it back, combat it with something positive. You understand? Because these are people who you're representing, and you know what? Them have to be worrying. If you have to tell them, say, yes, the government into bankruptcy and we're in such a bad state and whatever, at the end of it, you say, but we have a plan on how to get out of it. And, you know, we're open to more suggestions too if anybody have more ideas and stuff, but we have something working on. And you make people feel comfortable to have you as a leader. But you can't tell them some things me hear some leaders say, you know, um, and disregarding people and empowering the police to abuse and to hurt and whatever. No, the people on a whole is abusing and hurting them one another. And the leader is the person who is supposed to make it calmer. The leader is supposed to make the people feel better when the leader comes around. You understand? You can't come around. When I go around my people, they used to go on so bad, they're going so bad, they're going so bad. But when I come around and reassure them, they feel better. And that is what a leader is expected to do. When you go around your people, you make them feel better. You can't go around the people and you make them feel worse. Hmm? Life is hard and everything is challenging, and they feel you have all the answers. And even if you don't have all the answers as a leader, you have the ability or the capability to research and provide them with the answers because that is your job. So if you're too busy or you can't bother or whatever, ask your secretary, ask people around your team support, help you with this because that's what they are there for, to help you with this. And this issue has arisen and that issue has arisen. And I need help to make these people feel better to know what to say to them, but you can't just shove some out of ordinance down them throat. Black people, niggers, immigrants, what else the man used to say? Um, Migrants, deport, and I can't even put it into one logical sentence because it just sounds like total rubbish, just popping up, popping up, popping up, and then the idiots make some sense of it and start kill off people, kill off black people you see, every brown people you see, and them take it up as, yay, we get something to run with, and they're so jubilant in such a, you know, stupidity, total rubbish. So please, people, leaders need to uphold themselves, uphold them position, and make them feel people feel proud. Say, you are who they voted in to represent them. And if you're representing a set of people, you have to put the best foot forward because our world is structured in a way where you have poor people, middle class people, upper class people, educated people, educated. So it's like a hierarchy. It's like you're climbing. So if you now are saying you're going to represent the majority of the people, you have to consider all of that in the back of your mind. And then you have to look, where are the people heading? And because you see where the people are heading, you now as a leader is supposed to be at the top of the game. So you can't be heading backwards down to the ladder to be trying to show the people that they need to be as the lowest of the lowest, because that's not where they're aiming. They're aiming to make their lives better. They're aiming to climb a ladder to success. They're aiming to live to a point. So therefore, if you're going to reach out to the people and you're representing a set of people, you have to therefore show them how to climb up the ladder, show them a way. Yeah, especially if you are a person, you're a leader who have already made it successfully. Yeah, so Mr. Mark Golding and Mr. Biden, Kamala Harris, those people are good representation of people because they recognize that Mr. Trump is a no, that kind of behavior can't work. Maybe they thought they would have given him a chance, but he proved that his chance was just not worth it because of how he demonstrated to the people how to get themselves to a point of success. And the way he was going about it was very rude and derogatory. It in a derogatory way. It wasn't in an appropriate way. So you don't tell people and encourage people how to lead and get into a position of success in a wrong way. If you're gonna lead the people, you have to encourage them appropriately. Yeah? If they choose to do anything in the wrong way, then that's their choice. But there are always consequences to the act. And as as Donald demonstrated, there is consequences to the act because you see what has become of the people of the country all over the world because he was in position doing his thing his way. It made total chaos. It made the whole world went crazy. Now he's gonna. I hear the news saying, they're gonna have to figure out how to get Donald out of the White House gracefully. That means he's really not accepting his defeat. Still, he don't realize he really, really made it bad for himself and his people who are supporting him. Because if they're fighting to keep him in power, it make them look bad too. It make them look as if, like say, they don't want better for themselves and they're not even deserving of better because if they want somebody like that to represent them and them country, to say that is how they are, that means say when them start treat Donald Trump bad, you deserve somebody bad treatment too. Because you fall in that category because that is your leader. And we see your leader, the person you choose to be your leader of as that. So we assume you are like that too. So it is very, very important when you choose a leader who you can feel proud of, and you can say, this person represents me, and I am proud to say this is how I am. Yeah? Because even though you might not be exactly like him, because everybody is different and whatever and whatever, but it is closer to be closer like somebody who is a bit acting a little bit decent than closer like somebody who is going to make you reap some repercussions of total aggression and abuse and violence. Because if you're dishing out violence, you're going to get it back. You're going to get it back. Donald Trump is in the White House and he's protected by how much they had security guards and bodyguards and whatever. But you, the person who follow him, who protecting you, who are your bodyguards and your security, them going to bust your ass. They going to beat you up. So sit down there, follow Donald Trump and follow those people who you putting into power to lead you, to tell you, say, you can call people some things and you can do some things to people and people aren't gonna react and people not going to lash back out at you. You fool. You fool. I say you fool. And because you should have know, you should have common sense to know whoever you put to be your leader is somebody who is supposed to reflect on who you are and how you behave. And once you choose that, that means say you're like that. That means you're like that too. So when people start do some things to you and do that, even if you wasn't like that, you tell them so you stay so. You tell them so you stay so, because you said that is your leader. And just by saying that one is your leader, that means that you answer too. So be smart, people, and I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you all for finally getting back some normalcy, at least, or close to normalcy, in the PNP party and in the White House. Oh Lord, Kamala is so happy. I like her. I like her so much. She's just like, true Jamaican girl. So jovial and happy. She's like calling Joe Biden, and she's like, um, you're in. Congratulations, you're in the White House. And it was so funny just to see her face light up and full of joy and carrying the good news to Joe Biden. And it's just overwhelming when you see your heart's desire is accomplished and you get that relief. You get that relief to say, phew, phew, le pew. That's what relief is. Yeah? It's like you can breathe again because you feel your life is in at least someone's hands who will represent you well. Right? And that's what we actually need. We need somebody who can help to represent us well. And this way we don't have it so hard to communicate and to verbalize how we do things or what we expect, because our leader is pulling his little part, so therefore it clears the way for the rest of us to show where we're heading and what we would want for ourselves too, right? So you have a good evening now. It's Saturday evening, and I am in my mellow mood. I can't wait till, this whole menopausal thing pass off of me and I get back to my normal self where I can carry on and carry on. But no, I'm just mellowing out. Yeah, scratch it, scratch, scratch. DJ timing up. Party girl, a pure party girl. Fun, fun, fun. Anyway, good night, y'all. Peace. I'm going to watch my movies and relax Saturday night.